This is a guided exercise for releasing fear, judgment, or shame after a difficult experience. As always, we do invite you to welcome in the soothing, self-havening touch. Gentle arms across your chest, fingertips resting on your shoulders, and your hands moving down your arms in a gentle moving hug, or that soothing palm havening as though you're washing your hands under warm water to deepen the experience. Let's begin with a deep breath in as we shift our awareness from our external world. Breathing in to a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and release to a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now a part of you has experienced something difficult and might be witnessing shame or fear or even judgment. Invite your attention to turn inward and move into relationship with this part. What does it look like and feel like? Does it have a shape or a color? Where does it live in your mind and your body? As you move into relationship with this part, invite there to be a little space between the two of you, as though you're asking it simply to not overwhelm you in order to become curious about it and move into a healthy and supportive relationship. Often our parts appreciate a deep breath to create that space. And let's welcome one in, gently breathing in, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release to a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And as you focus on this part that you've identified, notice the feeling that it is carrying. Is it shame or judgment? What is the energy within that invited it into your awareness right here, right now? And then check in with yourself. How do you feel toward it? And notice, is there the possibility to create space for compassion or even curiosity towards this part that is carrying this difficult energy? For some, there may be parts that are frustrated with the feelings within, frustrated with carrying shame or feeling judged. Or there might be parts that don't want to let these feelings go. Often these feelings are there to keep us safe from a threat long ago. And the part doesn't know it no longer exists, this threat in the present moment. If you're noticing this type of energy, let those parts know that it makes sense. And gently ask if they can step back, creating some space and allowing you to move into deeper relationship with the experience of curiosity towards all feeling states present in these moments. And again, these parts may appreciate a gentle, deep, reassuring breath alongside the knowledge that they are valid and valued. And let's welcome in that gentle, soothing breath to a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and release to a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And notice this part that has made itself known to you and invited to share with you. Why is it carrying this energy? Be curious about learning more and open up into this experience with kindness and compassion, as though this part of you was a scared child who needs to be soothed and cared for. And let this part know that it makes sense that it's feeling this way. And then check in and notice in your own mind and your body, do you understand why this part of you might be feeling this way? And if so, let this part know that you understand and that you are here to help it heal, to be soothed, and to even perhaps shift into a more empowered, healing, focused way of being. Ask this part, what is it afraid would happen if it didn't show up to remind you of potential danger? Because shame, judgment, self-criticism are all a way our brain keeps us safe. So remember, this part is keeping you safe through cultivating these feeling states. So what would happen? What is this part afraid of if it didn't do this? And take a moment to listen to its concerns. For many, our fearful parts may be afraid that we'll be hurt, abandoned, or even helpless. If your fear part makes sense, let it know. Do you understand why these fears are there? As you reflect back on your own story, can you connect to where these parts came from? And if so, extend that soothing, havening hug to this part and let it know you understand. You get it. And now, with an understanding of its intention, knowing where it came from, can you access any sense of gratitude towards it? Can you acknowledge that it has your best interest in mind? If this is a possibility, let the fearful part know. Let it know that you hear it, you understand, and you appreciate its intention. And welcome in another reassuring breath, soothing it and you. Breathing in, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release to a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ask the fearful part, what might it need from you in this moment? Let's take a gentle pause and allow this part to be heard. Perhaps it needs reassurance. Perhaps it needs to know that you are aware of it. Perhaps this part is meant to motivate you to stay alert and on guard, to stay safe. Listen to this part. Welcome what it is sharing with you. And ask yourself, how might you be able to meet this part's needs? How might you be able to reassure this part that you're listening and that you get it and that you want to help yourself stay safe and help this part know that it is safe? A couple ideas may include checking in with this part we're feeling, deliberately acknowledging that it is valid beyond the course of this moment. Perhaps this part would like to be present with you as you move into other difficult moments, especially if those moments had to do with a specific experience or a person. Perhaps this part would like to be there with you, reassuring you and it that you are taking the steps to keep yourself safe and to keep it safe. Perhaps this part just needs a commitment to have better boundaries with people in your world, even social media, email, work, whatever it might be. Take a moment with this part and share your ideas. Or even push pause and write some of them down. Truly let this part know that you are hearing it, that it's important, and that you want to listen and to create proactive change together. And as we bring this loving self-awareness and connection exercise to a close, let's take a quiet moment to set an intention with this part, to follow through on taking care of it. Is there a specific time of day you can meet with it to connect and listen to what it is needing in this moment, to ensure that it continues to feel heard and cared for, and to take care of both of you in the days, weeks, and even years to come? Let's bring this loving exercise to a close, resting a hand on your heart space. Let's conclude this loving exercise by thanking this part for showing up for you, for sharing what it has, for its generosity and willingness, for being present right here, right now. Remind it that it is valid and respected, that you appreciate its intention. And with another gentle, reassuring breath, I'll invite you to gently make your way back into your space and return to the here and now. It is truly a joy and an honor to be on this healing journey with you. I'll see you soon.